I think I might even get the platinum. I might even get the platinum on stream. Because the only trophies I need left... The only trophies I need left are, I think there's a trophy I need to, like, upgrade equipment a certain number of times and, like, getting gold cumulatively? So I think it's very, assuming I beat the post-game dungeon boss with no problems, or maybe not no problems. Assuming I beat it on stream like I want to, I should probably be able to platinum it on stream, which I think I want to do. I've been breezing through it. Because, like, it's been, like, the thing is, NG Plus makes him 30 levels stronger, but even still, like, for the early game, you're overpowered, and, like, Desperation Samadare tears everything apart. It's no use, a defensive shutter is closed. Isn't there another way to go down to the hangar? We may be able to go down if we use the emergency shaft, but it's not normally used. I don't care. We can't waste time here anyway. You're right, they won't wait for us here. Considering the track record, I didn't think you remember that. You underestimate me. I see. The entrance to the shaft is just above here. Let's get it. This is it. We can go down by entering the shaft from here. Fine, then let's go. But yeah, which is funny, I beat the backlog. Like, I pretty much beat the backlog. Like, I can, like, the only thing I really need to do to prepare is I'm gonna level grind. I'm, like, in the 70s. I'm probably gonna get to, like, 90 or something, because I think each Void Realm is, like, I looked. I think the first level you need to be 65, but I think I'd rather get close to 99, because I need to get 99 for the Platinum anyway, and the end of it's gonna want me to be 99 anyway. This map is of the lower layer levels in the emergency shaft. You can use it once we get down to the floor several yada yada. Oh yeah, we can like open the map like in Shevat sewers. I feel like actually go in the item list though. Is there an easy way to open it? There was an easy way to do it with the sewers. Which is why I feel like there should be this time. But yeah, basically I got all the characters, and I'm at the point where I'm just like, I'm probably just gonna level grind, and then I can just do the Void Realm. I probably want to finish Tales of Rebirth first, but then after finishing Tales of Rebirth, I am going to, after finishing Rebirth, I'm probably gonna do a stream of the Void Realm just to get that wrapped up, and then we'll probably start that blind playthrough. That won the poll. You guys resist fire, good to know. Sorry, I failed. What? How does this character work? I don't remember. Robo missiles. Oh, she just calls her gear. Okay, that's pretty sick. I don't think I used Maria a lot in my original playthrough. I probably used her for this because you have to, but... You know Trails won the poll? You know there was a poll on YouTube too, right? I had to average out the YouTube and Twitch polls. So it wasn't as simple as looking on Discord. I think on Discord, Trails was ahead by like 2 votes, but on YouTube it was a lot closer. Apocalypse and Cold Steel 3 were like head to head. I think XF had a few votes on YouTube, so. Oh no, that did 400. I think on YouTube it was like Apocalypse and Cold Steel 3 had a lot of, they were like head to head there. And XF was like closely behind, and Frontiers was like last place, but they had a few votes. And then on Discord, XF had like no votes, so there are 2 polls. I had to average them together and combine them. Get up, Maria. I only give you 75? Get him. You're dead. Forbidden. You're forbidden from existing. I just hit you again. Bum, bum, bum. Cyclone kick. I gotta get back to learning more depth blows. 83. How does your thing work? Do you not depth blow? Do you just happen to have no depth blows? I feel like Maria can't depth blow, which kind of limits her use of it. Why are you hitting me so hard? Was this supposed to like buy weapons at Shevat? Honestly, if I was, then that makes sense. I probably want to go back and buy some stuff. I might be behind on armor. I am getting hit really hard. But you learned something? It's probably another gear part, or not gear part, whatever it's called. Probably another one of the, like, ether moves. No, not that. Yeah, you don't have depth blows. I think your gimmick is that you have no depth blows. Alright, get me out of here. I want to go back to Shevat and buy some equipment. I might be behind on armor. I would like to go back up, please. Yeah, trophy for enhancing weapon 50 times. Which I've done a lot of enhancing, but I think I'm like that'll probably just happen. Under emergency conditions now, you can't go in. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, I can buy stuff from that choo-choo, thank goodness. Getting over 5 million gold, I'm kind of shocked hasn't happened already, but it'll happen. Hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna do the Void Realm. I'm not gonna force the Platinum. If it doesn't happen, I'll just Platinum in my own time, but it would be nice to finish the playthrough and get a Platinum trophy out of it, but if it doesn't happen, then it's just gonna be easy for me to do. I'm basically like, I'm like 7 trophies away. Wait. Couldn't I use this? There we go. I think I just pressed O too soon. Alright, I think I'm behind on armor. Hello there. By the way, speaking of the poll, whatever did win the poll, which you'll see when I start it, whatever won the poll, we might end up doing another one of those games in February or March, depending on how Graces and Xenogears go. We'll see what happens, though. It's not something to think about now, but they're still in the cards to do soon. Yeah, Faye has, like... Okay, War Mail. Yeah, we can get something better, which is good. Maria has the highest defense, which astounds me. Give you the War Helm. No, I didn't get the second growth map because I want to wait to do it on stream. I have not touched... That's another thing. I didn't touch the growth map at all on my NG+. I have a ton of SP and stuff. I have not touched the growth map because I just want to save it for when we do the Void Realm. But I know about the second growth map because I looked at the trophy list. Where's the War Mail? Where's the War Mail? Where is it? I just bought it, did I not? That's right here. I'm blind. This gives me a attack and ether value up, so we'll give you this. Where are you, War Mail? Where are you? Found you at the bottom. Alright. Maria needs a lot of defense boost. She's got 104, which isn't terrible, but she got O-code. Maybe she's just normally that squishy, though. I think the Premier shoes for more evade. Stress. I know, we have to take this out. I don't think ether value by 2 is much to lose. Wow, Ellie's defense is even worse. Well, everyone else's was bad. Yeah, losing 2 ether is like whatever, because the ether doubler should like cancel that out. Anyway, we should most likely be streaming Fantasian like this week. I'm just gonna wait until Tales of Rebirth is done. I want to just get it done. I just want to like wrap it up before starting anything. We got a month until... We got like a little more than a month till this weekend games come, so we have a lot of time. A lot of time for wiggle room. Alright, let's hope that was enough. In terms of like armor. Dungeon music in Xenogears? Astounding. Still different. When in doubt, press the triangle button to jump. Maria Naruto runs. She does the Nahobino run. Oh, door. This dungeon should not be as bad. Not be as bad as Babel Tower. Probably just a labyrinth, which, you know, is kind of the standard. Live that. Nice. Should probably also try to learn death blows here. I keep putting it off. I don't remember what your next one to learn was. I'm just gonna do like a bunch of attacks and hope I get one. Oh, look at how much harder I'm hitting you. I mean, these are different enemies, but still. No, Ellie, we have to learn your other stuff. You have triangle, triangle, X, so you're probably missing this. Probably missing square X. Excuse me, how are you not dead? Yo, good dodge. This is why you're best, girl. Mega Punch, physical attack, none. Get him. Stomp. Okay, that does a lot. Maria does have her uses. She just has no death blows, but she's got her, like, her mech calling abilities. I don't know what I was doing there. It's fine. Just die. Different music in general can't be Xenogears. Yeah, Xenogears really just... The weakness of the soundtrack is how repetitive it gets. The game is too long, but the soundtrack... It doesn't have a soundtrack to justify its length. I think on Spot... I was listening to it on Spotify. It only has, like, 50 tracks, which is very little for how long this game is. So... The music that's here is, like, it's good. It's not my favorite soundtrack of all time, but, like, even considering how good it is, it does get repetitive. The game just doesn't have enough tracks to justify the length. So they end up reusing a lot. Would like to go back up. I think this is the same composer as Chrono Trigger, though, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, I do not remember the name of off the top of my head. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ah, the tears. Actually, it might be tears. Because you're using your claws. I don't know. I have to learn this combo, don't I? That's like the next combo I have to learn. I should probably look at the death blow screen. Take the rest of your AP here. Alright, Maria, you're gonna be spamming this Robo Punch. The bits of Chrono Trigger I've seen doesn't wow me. What, the music or the game? I assume you mean... I don't know, actually, you can mean either one. I like Chrono Trigger. I'm not one of the people who's like Chrono Trigger's the best game ever. But I do like it. I'll probably end up playing it again at some point. I like Chrono Trigger. I'm a Chrono Trigger fan, but I'm not like... I'm not one of the people who's like Chrono Trigger's the best game ever because it has a really huge following and a lot of people consider it the best game ever. I'm not one of those people. But I still like the game enough. It's pretty good. It is really easy on the eyes, though. I really love Chrono Trigger's presentation. Even if the game itself is, like, good, but not, like, my favorite, or, like, great or anything, I still really like the look of the game. Like, the sprites and everything. Woo! Hello there. It's a Chaos Emerald. If you hit this switch, you can change the direction the windmill is spinning. Maria, explain. This is a Chaos Emerald? Okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. I guess specifically it's more of a piece of the Master Emerald. It looks like that shape. These will be... okay. I cannot make that jump. Good to know. Anyway, Chrono Trigger's pretty good. It's not, like... a playthrough of it is gonna happen, it's just not a big priority. There's so many other games I'd rather do. But it is something I'm gonna go back to one day. Right. I see. Okay. It's actually not as complicated as I thought it would be. Chrono Trigger had him and Uematsu. Oh, Uematsu worked on Chrono Trigger? Neat. I didn't realize that. Then again, it's been probably even longer than it's been since I played Xenogears, since I last played Chrono Trigger, so. Uematsu's a good composer. Good for him. What great music he does. I mean, he does the Final Fantasy franchise, and Final Fantasy has an average of great music. Wee. This area is so much better than Babel Tower already. Gone. You never bothered, mostly because it's the best game ever. Oh, so the hype. I can understand, like, people overhyping a game, and then it doesn't meet your expectations. For sure. I mean, I would never let that stop me from checking out the game, but that's happened to me before. I think, it happened with Trails to Zero and Trails to Mazur. A lot of people hyped those games up, and I was gonna play them because I was gonna do Trails, but, I liked... Zero was, like, fine. I liked Azure, but, like, there were a lot of people being like, oh, this is the best Trails game, it's, like, one of the best games ever, and, like, I liked the game, but maybe it was the hype around it, but I didn't really, like, feel what a lot of other people felt about Azure. So I guess that kind of happened with that game, where the hype kind of... it didn't meet up the expectations that the hype got, but, yeah. So, yeah. I liked Zero and Azure enough to keep playing Trails, but there's a reason why I haven't even played, like, it's been almost a year, probably a year since I last played Trails. It's because Zero and Azure were good, but not great, basically. Zero is good if you consider that it leads into Azure. Basically. On its own, Zero is, like, It's probably the best starting game, but like it's still like decent, I guess. You can use the map you found earlier on this floor. It's always good to have a map to look at when you lose your way, right? Okay, so how do I... It's this button? I see, I see. So that's why I couldn't use the map. I had to wait till this screen. Whee! Alley-oop. Receive the battle weight.